been telling you guys that you gotta look into reverse mortgages as a tool to have in your toolbox because it just makes a lot of sense to a lot of people, and especially the ability to do a reverse mortgage on a purchase deal. It makes total sense for a lot of people. Learn how to do it by attending a webinar with Liberty Home Equity Solutions on the 25th of this month. Register by clicking this banner over on your right. You might have to scroll down a little bit to see it there. On your mobile device, just scroll down past the comments. You see the banner there to register, or there's a link somewhere here on Facebook or wherever you're watching us where you can register for that webinar. Don't miss it. You gotta learn how to do a reverse mortgage purchase.
Last week there was a fintech conference in San Francisco that I believe is financial technology. It's all these technology iBuyer platforms. They got together to announce to the world that they're working to, and this is a quote, alleviate all those pain points across the entire spectrum of selling a house. So these iBuyer platforms are people who are going in with technology platforms, buying houses and basically flipping them. So that's what they said. And I want to repeat this, okay? I want to repeat this. They're there at this technology conference platform to buy houses that you would otherwise list. And their goal is to, listen very closely, alleviate all those pain points across the entire spectrum of buying and selling a house. Okay, now think about that for a second. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Really? Seriously, Frank, I'm not kidding. What does it mean? I mean, I know what it means, right? I understand the words, but I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what it means. It's really a way of, think about this, it's a way of saying something without saying anything. It says there's a problem in the process of buying and selling a house that these guys, these fintech companies, these iBuyer platforms are going to fix without ever really telling anybody who's thinking of selling their house what these pain points are that need to be fixed.
Clever.
It's a statement that's intended for your home seller's ears, which suggests that all of these fintech iBuyer platform companies have the answers to the problems that are not being identified.
I see what you did there. It's clever.
Because seriously, what is the problem that you have a conference in San Francisco for? I'm not saying there's not a problem, but if these companies are going to fix the problem, what are they going to fix? Because I don't get it.
Okay, just to be clear, what's being insinuated is that the process of selling a house is a problem. The process of selling a home is a problem.
Is the problem.
Right, and they're positioned to be the solution.
Yay!
Process, the problem of selling a home involves what?
Real estate agents.
Real estate agents.
Yeah, you're right.
I read that then as you, the real estate agent, is the problem. That's pain point.
Yep.
Okay? That's what's being said without being said.
Because that is the process. It's a real estate agent, right?
Right. That's the point of that statement. Think I'm wrong? Let's keep going. Here's a quote for you.
It's very important to have a low-cost structure, Lacani added. He, by the way, is the guy who runs Offerpad. Okay. The reason is the lower your cost structure is, the more you can offer the homeowner. That makes sense.
Okay. So to narrow it in on the problem.
Yes, the problem.
That they need to fix.
Yes.
It's the cost.
Okay.
Now, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Isn't it always the cost?
Totally.
I mean, let's bring the cost down. Heck, I agree with the Offerpad guy on this one, right?
I know.
Technology, if it's good for anything, it's good for bringing costs down.
Okay.
Right?
All right, I agree.
But wait a second. What cost are we talking about?
Whose cost are these new technology platforms going to bring down? Okay. So, I mean, duh, Frank. I mean, come on. Let's just talk about what's really being said. There's only one big cost in the old way of the process that they're fixing.
The painful way.
It's your real estate agents. It's your commissions.
What?
That's what they're talking about.
Don't say that.
Real estate agents are screwing sellers with their commissions.
No.
That's what's being said without being said from my side of the table. Now, Offerpad guy says that Offerpad is here with technology to fix these costs. That's what's being fixed.
Problem.
The real estate agent by what? Anybody?
No commissions, Brian.
Oh.
None.
Right.
Don't need no commissions.
Okay, commissions
The
are back.
pain point. Yeah. They're going to bring the cost down by not charging commissions that all those horrible self-serving real estate agents charge. Those commissions that real estate agents are being sued for right now, by the way.
Right.
Commissions, you see, Brian, are bad, evil, they're unnecessary. And they're intended to steal the hard-earned equity from sellers.
Okay, so all these tech-based companies who are buying houses, they're getting together in San Francisco. They're saying they're fixing the process. The problem is the cost. The costs really are the commissions. And technology brings the cost down on everything. So using technology is a better, cheaper way for somebody to sell their house, right?
Okay, I guess so.
All right, so no commissions. I mean, if you sell your house through Offerpad, that's a great thing. It really is. So Offerpad guy is going to be using technology in the real estate process to do what? To
bring costs down.
That's right. To bring the costs down. That's what technology does.
Got it.
By marketing and offering seller commission free purchases of the houses that you currently own out there. And by the way, I just want to let you know that it's on their site. It's on Offerpad's site showing you how evil these commissions are. I'm going to prove it to you right now. Let's pull it up right from Offerpad's site.
Okay, see, here's the totally accurate side-by-side comparison.
Right.
Offerpad is telling sellers that realtors charge 6% when the national average is really more like 5%.
Oh, but
and in truth, commissions have been, are, and always will be negotiable.
Yeah, but let's take worst case scenario.
All right, so Offerpad is telling potential sellers that agents charge 6%
in their side-by-side comparison.
And that if you don't use Offerpad, you're going to pay seller concessions.
Oh, yeah.
Which is always right.
Yeah, you always have seller concessions.
They're always there.
Yep, tons of them.
Now, here they're showing us additional costs of $4,700.
Then seller concessions.
Yeah, for seller concessions. Yikes!
Yeah.
Oh, then, by the way, if you don't use Offerpad, you're going to have something called an overlap ownership fee as well, about 1%.
I always like new terms.
An overlap ownership fee.
That's a great term. It's totally commonplace in real estate.
You're going to have it. Guaranteed. Okay? And that always happens, so it's totally not misleading to anybody.
Right. It's super accurate.
Because it's on the internet, so that's going to be $2,350. So according to Offerpad, when you work with an agent on a home selling your home, you've got all these super accurate fees that absolutely are not misleading in any way and are not intended to paint agents in a bad light whatsoever. Nope. And these are no fabrications pulled directly out of their Offerpad offer ask to manipulate potential sellers.
I agree.
Damn those agents and their 6% commission.
Okay. So Offerpad doesn't charge commission.
No.
But they do charge a servicing fee.
Oh, well, those are okay.
Which is more money than what a seller would pay with commissions. This is from Offerpad's site, not us.
But it's a fee. So.
Isn't that just a commission, Frank, then, by another name?
Well, no, it's a fee. No, Brian, it's a fee, not a commission.
Really?
It's a fee.
Oh.
See, fees aren't bad. Commissions are bad. Haven't you seen the lawsuit against agents?
But the commissions, which what they're using here is extremely high in this scenario. It's $14,100. That's what Offerpad is telling us. But the fee that Offerpad is charging in this scenario is $17,625. It's more than the commissions, Frank.
Yes.
So isn't that just a commission by another name?
That's how I'm viewing it. And then they're also showing a 6%. Well, if that was 5%, that'd be a
significantly less.
$33,000 less on the commission. So really, it would be $11,000 on the real estate commission side, not 14, compared to 17.
Right. So what Offerpad is doing, this is from their site, as far as I can tell, with conjecture, they're showing an absolute worst case scenario, like, oh my God, this is what you're going to pay if you don't use Offerpad. And of course, the deck is stacked to make Offerpad's higher fee seem less of an impact. And if you don't think this is by design, you're absolutely nuts. Further, if we can break down very easily what Offerpad is saying and show how it's misleading, what makes you think the offer that they're going to put in on your pad is going to be any more accurate than their side-by-sides?
Yeah.
If you don't think that this is intended to twist the arm and mislead your potential sellers into buying with a product that is not in their best interest, from my opinion and Frank's, you're crazy.
Insane stuff, dude.
Insane. That's
stuff.
from Offerpad's site.
And you know, it's good for you real estate agents to understand what is going on with your competitors, because if you do understand what's going on, you're in a position to win. Because I gotta believe any agent that has any kind of experience could whip the pants out of that. You know what I mean? Could display and say, no, this is a bunch of BS. Here's reality. Let's go with me.
Well,
I know they'd win.
Again, we just did a little kind of debate of sorts with Open Door a couple of days ago. And from my perspective, and every single other person in that room's perspective, they didn't have an answer to any of these questions. I didn't hear any answers that made sense. What I heard was kind of that your cup and ball game, where we're changing the words and language that we're using to sanitize what I believe to otherwise be super, super misleading and calculated misleading statements intended for people to sell their house from these platforms, which frankly are going to enrich the platforms at the expense of your potential sellers.
Yeah, and they're doing it under the terminology of pain points.
Yeah.
These are pain points. This is the painful experience. We're going to take away all the pain, and it's so misleading.
And it is, because the whole idea is well, technology. Everybody knows technology makes things cheaper.
Easier.
All you have to do is go look at Amazon.
Right.
Well, they're saying they've got these cheaper platforms, and yet they're charging more money. I don't get it. I don't know why this isn't being regulated.
Let us know what your thoughts are on all this. Leave us your comments down below. Do us a favor, forward the show. Share it with people. We really appreciate that. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.
Bye.